In the lush valleys of the ancient Indian subcontinent, where the wind carried whispers of valor and destiny, there lived a young prince named Arjuna. Renowned as a peerless warrior, he was the third son of King Pandu and his beloved queen, Kunti. The tales of his feats with the bow and arrow had become legendary, and his heart pulsed with the fire of Dharma, the righteous path. As he reached his adolescence, the shadows of a looming war enveloped the kingdom of Hastinapura. The Kurukshetrawar battlefield called, and with it came the weight of lineage and the tumult of family loyalty. Arjuna and his brothers, the Pandavas, found themselves in an unthinkable position, pitted against their own cousins, the Kauravas. It was a conflict that would not only decide the fate of the kingdoms, but also the very essence of righteousness, morality, and duty. The night before the battle, Arjuna stood at the edge of the battlefield, the moonlight glistening off the polished surfaces of his bow, Gandiva. Clenching the weapon tightly, he felt a storm of emotions brewing within him. Memories of joyous moments with his brothers, training in the art of combat, playful contests, and shared stories by the fire, flashed before his eyes. But now, doubt crept into his heart, and he questioned the righteousness of the impending war. Were these foes really his enemies? Did duty demand he slaughter his kin? His resolve wavered, and in despair, he sought solace beneath the chariot of his charioteer, Lord Krishna. In the stillness of the night, Arjuna poured out his anguished heart, articulating the turmoil that threatened to engulf him. O Krishna, how can I raise my hand against my own blood? How can I forge ahead knowing that each arrow I release will pierce the hearts of those I have loved? Krishna, embodying divine wisdom, listened patiently and then spoke with conviction. Arjuna, you must embrace your dharma, the duty of a warrior. This battle is not just yours, it is a fight for justice and truth. The Kauravas have chosen the path of adharma, and your role, as a protector of righteousness, is imperative. As day broke over the horizon, casting golden rays upon the battlefield, Arjuna found clarity in Krishna's words. In that moment of divine guidance, he saw beyond the material ties of kinship. He understood that this war was not merely about personal enmity, but about establishing dharma for future generations. With renewed strength, he took his place on the chariot, bow in hand, and prepared to face his destiny. The war raged, a symphony of clashing metal and war cries echoing across the plains. Arjuna fought with unparalleled skill and fervor, his arrows finding their mark with precision. Yet, amidst the victories came heart-wrenching losses. He faced his beloved teacher, Dronacharya, and fell his friend, Karna, in battles that tore at his very soul. Each victory marked a piece of Arjuna's heart that shattered anew. As the final day of the war came to a close, the battlefield lay strewn with the shadows of once vibrant lives. The consequences of their actions weighed heavily upon him. Arjuna, once a symbol of might and valor, found himself questioning the cost of victory. In his triumph, there was a profound sense of loss. He realized that the true burden of a warrior was not only to fight but to carry the weight of each slain soul. In the aftermath of the epic conflict, Arjuna sought to honor the fallen and guide his brothers as they rebuilt a fractured kingdom. He became a beacon of hope, teaching the next generation not just the art of warfare, but the importance of compassion, responsibility, and love. He learned that true heroism lay not in the glory of battle, but in the lessons of peace that followed. From that day forward, Arjuna, Mahabharata's greatest warrior, became a master of balance, embodying the essence of dharma as he traversed the path of life, ensuring that his legacy would not just be one of victory, but one of wisdom that transcended time, a reminder that even in the darkest battles, the light of righteousness must always prevail.